In 1950, TWA 800 cruised over Egypt when the air turned to gold silk. The engines didn't fail. They hummed a rhythmic mechanical pulse that matched the pilot's heartbeat. Captain Walton saw the horizon being woven into a grid of silver wires by an unseen, giant hand. Below, the pyramids weren't stone, but massive bobbins winding the thread of history. The world was no longer governed by gravity, but by architectural embroidery. Walton checked the radio, but the static was replaced by the sound of 1,000 pages turning at once. A silver needle, miles long, descended from purple clouds. It pierced the fuselage with a sound like a violin string snapping. The plane wasn't crashing, it was being integrated into the Weaver's archive. The aircraft was becoming a permanent stitch in a darker design. The passengers sat perfectly still, their skin turning the matte gray of unspooled film. They were compressed into two-dimensional figures, becoming a decorative border on a cosmic quilt. Walton realized he was just a spare part in a machine that manufactured reality. He grabbed emergency shears made of light and shadow. As he swung at the silver thread, the world turned a blinding, absolute white. For a second, he saw the Great Loom, a structure of bone and brass spanning the stars. Then, the aircraft snapped back into the real world. The smoking wreck lay in the sand near Cairo. Investigators found no engine failure, but every passenger's clothing had been replaced by shimmering silk no factory could produce. The survivors spoke of a needle, but officials blamed the hallucination on the desert heat. The flight recorder didn't contain voices, only the perfect, high-fidelity ticking of a clock. The real event was a repair job, a moment when the Weaver fixed a snag in the 1950s. Walton spent his life watching the stars, knowing he was the only thread that survived. Today, pilots on that route feel a strange pulling on the controls, as if the air is trying to sew them into the land. The Weaver is patient. The desert is a vast workshop. Some flights land, and some are kept for later. Don't look at the horizon. You might see the needle.